Well, howdy everyone. Welcome to my second to last van update video. Gotta go ahead and hop right into it. As you can see there, I do have a window, but I'll get back to that as well as my propane compartment in a second because I want to show off the inside first. Getting up in here, you can kind of see my footstool. So this has been added for this swivel chair here. So it's got some Velcro to hold it up, and then it comes off the Velcro, which is a really nice seal, and then it folds down. Nice flat area to rest your feet. I'll hop up in here and show off how it works when it swivels. So when it's swiveled, you got this nice little space so that you can rest your feet. But then say you don't need this or you want to open one of the drawers, folds up right into that, push it closed, and then it's held up just by the Velcro so I can sit there if I didn't want to have my feet up and wanted to rest them up here for some reason. So as you might have seen when I came in, I've had a chance to finish up this compartment with some mahogany and walnut drawers that still need to be finished up a little bit. I spilled some coffee and unfortunately got that all over there. But little water, little sanding will clean that right up. So these guys are all on sliding rails. So they come out pretty far and are pretty deep little drawers. So I'm going to have plenty of room for storage. And I love the look of the mahogany and walnut finish together. So these guys are all just sliding drawers down to here. This is just a little cubby, store some stuff if I need to, held together by a couple of different pieces as well to give it a nice finished look. And then I've also got these guys on the hinges that open up for like cutting boards and things that are held by those little wheel clips, as well as some magnets up here. And those just shut back close like that. Nice amount of storage, really happy with it. As well as this big old drawer for pots, pans, and anything like that. Lots of storage, lots of room. I'm really happy with that. You'll also notice I got the siding pieces finished. This is just some holes that I need to sand down and repaint. Need to go back and repaint a lot of stuff. Had a chance to finish all the siding just to kind of give it a more finished look so it looked less messy. Really happy with how it came out. I also did some in the back garage that I like as well. You also notice this. This is a folding door that I added with a little piece of Velcro here so it stays closed. And that just folds into a couple pieces. I got, pardon the glare, I got two compartments. Whew, just gonna have to back up, the glare is pretty bad on that. Two compartments. I got the one smaller one up top that's just this folding door that's hooked in by a metal latch. And this lower compartment down there, as you can see. And then I've also got, just because the glare is bad, I gotta say back, this little light as well, just to add some light to it. And then I got this folding door back here that you can kind of see on the right that's not been painted. That protects the battery compartment. So I can go ahead and switch off that light, close this guy up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start with the window. Go ahead and pull this sliding door closed. And as you can see, I got the nice little window here. So it's one of these fold-up windows with a watertight seal, normally used in marine, but the window was really, really cheap, and I saw the opportunity to get a window in when I originally wasn't going to, so I'm pretty happy with it. I just have a little screen taped over it now so I could leave it open, not get bugs in here, so it would dry out the caulking while pulling air from the fan. And eventually I'll put in a real screen, as well as a privacy shade for the glass, because you can see right through it now. But these little guys just pop up, they screw in and hold it nice and shut. But when I need to, just undo these guys, open up for a nice solid cross breeze when I'm cooking or just sitting in here to get some nice air. So go ahead and open this back up. And show off the propane compartment. So back here with the water, I've got my propane compartment that hooks up to my little 2-burner stove. Little throw cubby back there just for some extra space for any propane related materials. And then a little counter space I could stack things on if I needed to. But this folds up to make it a lot easier to get the 20-gallon propane tank down there. And it hooks up to my dual stage regulator for the 20-pound propane tank. I got this guy on Amazon for I think $12 with the hose. Really good deal. Go ahead and put that back in there, and then the tank can just sit there, and I even have space for 2 tanks if I wanted to have extra storage, but that might be a little excessive with the size and space that I have. So headed to the back just to show off the last little bit. As you can see, had a chance to finish the siding back here. Not as perfect because of the weird corners, but still looks a lot nicer having that done than it did before without it. And then lastly, I got these little crossbars in just to give it a little extra support back here because I was getting a little bit of a sag, and since I added these things, haven't had any issues. And lastly, I've got these guys here, which are the little cubbies that I had mentioned before. And they came out kind of nice. Just made them with a little scrap wood so that I can throw stuff back here. Got them on both sides. Really like it. Next step is to kind of finish up here, get the metal on there. And then lastly, because I didn't have a chance to mention on that side, I had a chance to finish these gas hinge cupboard doors. So that's going to be just like all 4 of these. And I'll hop back around to show that one in a second. But these are just going to be a really nice way to hold these things closed with the little child safety lock to keep them from opening up when I'm driving. And those magnets just kind of keep them closed with the help of these hinges here. Really like these hinges. Adds a little bit of a nice professional look to it. And last of all, I will hop back around and show off the cupboard I forgot to a second ago. Because I like to do this all in one tank, because I'm not big on editing. So here we go. My list of things I still got to get done. And then a couple little cubbies on this side. That instead of the gas hinges and the magnet things, I've got these little clips here. And then these spring and ball bearing hinges that hold everything open with the child safety locks as well. Well, I think that's about everything that I've gotten done since the last video. And as I mentioned at the beginning, after this point, the next update will be the finished product. And yeah, I'm getting close. Oh, almost forgot. Didn't show these off. Man, I've got a lot of little things, and so they got to keep track of all of them. Had a chance to finish up my privacy curtain. I made it myself, and I didn't get anything pre-made, so it's a little rough in the middle. But I just used hot glue and magnets so that these two all pop together. And then it holds it nice and closed. Then all I have to do is pull it apart to open it back up and put it right back together. The magnets just snap together, and it's really nice. Well, that's it for real. Happy to answer any questions if anybody's gotten any, but just really proud and wanted to share the last update before the end. Have a good one, guys.